Hello everybody, this is Steven back at it again with Team Interstellar. Who do we have and what did you do?
My name is Erick and I got second place in a remote regional, the one on Easter.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So we played Dinomorphia. I feel like it was a good meta call because everyone's on stun. So like I wanted to do my own take on stun. I got inspiration from my buddy Evan's list, and yeah, this is pretty much what I played. I ended up going 7-1 throughout the day. My one loss was the snake guy. I had 5 snake matches. 1 Pearly, 1 Vanadium, and then 1 Voiceless. So, yeah, we'll get into the list. Alright, so we'll start with spells because I barely play any. Just consistency. So I play 3 Prosperity, 2 Duality. I'd play a third one, but I want to keep the deck count as close to 40, which is currently at 43. So I'm just trying to keep it low. And then monsters, so only 5 monsters. 3 Theresia, 2 Diplos. These are your fusion materials because you fuse from deck. You really don't want to see him because it hurts you in Grand Game, but she's not bad to open. He's pretty bad to open. He just dumps, normally he'll just dump engine or a trap to prevent you from taking damage. And then she'll set exactly what you need.
Okay.
Fusion traps, 3 Frenzy. Look at that timer. 3 Domain. So this one fuses from extra deck and deck. This one fuses from hand, field, or deck. They all can be ashed, which is the weakness of the deck, but they all pay half, which is beneficial to the deck. So to make sure our fusion traps resolve, I play in the main 3 Mind Drain. Not only does this stop hand traps, but this stops so much in the meta. Like that day it stopped like Vanadium because they couldn't special Visas. It stops Poplar, it stops Kieran, stops Garunix. It just does so much. So having this in the main, flipping at game 1, it slowed my opponent down so much. And then we just want our traps to resolve, so 3 Strike, 3 Intact, which is just in archetype strike, pays half, and then this prevents me from dying. Pretty good cards. They're all counter traps. I think it's 14 counters in the main, including Judgments,
a lot of counters.
Honor, Iron Thunder, 1 Sonic. So 13 counters in the main. This card was crazy all day. This card's insane going second because playing into boards, I'm just setting 5. And I'll put this card in the problem cards board. So like say my opponent has like a Baron, or I'm looking at like the Skull Guardian. I'll just put this wherever that is. If they try to negate something, I'll just stop it. Spot removal, Dinomorphia Brute. Searchable, you can recycle, you can copy the effect with Kentragina, so you can use 2 of these in 1 turn. Search it with Trap Trick. Alert, the Monster Reborn. This was like the MVP of the whole regional. Just being able to bring Rex back after they get rid of the problem and bringing the problem back. It's really good. Ferret Flames, this card is insane. When your opponent thinks they're about to kill you, you can Trap Trick into this or just flip that and this will just clear their board. Trap Trick just to get whatever you need. And this card's crazy. I think Dinomorphia players should be playing this. It pays half. It puts your opponent, it pressures your opponent so they can't activate spells, and if they do, they get heavily punished for it. When your opponent activates a spell card, this card summons Zark, and then when they activate a spell card, you banish the Zark and this from your graveyard, and special summon 1 Pendulum, 1 Xyz, 1 Fusion, and 1 Synchro Dragon. So I'll show you the targets in the extra. But starting with the extra deck, 43 in the main, by the way. But extra deck, the 3 Rex, 3 Kent. The third ones of these never come up. They're normally just banished off Prosperity. But I'd say you play 3 just in case. 2 Stealth Bergia. He has an effect, but he's normally just dumped off the fusion traps. If you want to know what he does, he just burns your opponent when they activate a card effect, and you don't have to pay life points for activating traps. So like the only relevant one is like Solemn Strike in late game when you don't have 1500, but he never comes up really. I played 2 rank 4s. I played Dugaris. If I have 2 level 4s on board, I just make him, because typically I'm setting my whole hand, so I don't have a hand. So activating this guy when I have 0 cards, I have to discard 1. I draw 2. I might draw like a Judgment or like a nice counter trap. It's pretty good. And then Lagia. There was one game where it wasn't in the regional, but someone summoned a Masquerade on me, and I just made Lagia, attacked over the Masquerade, and I was able to play. Lagia didn't come up in the regional, but it's like a mainstay in the extra. Like, he's a dinosaur. Might as well. Well, you use dinosaurs to make it. He's a dragon for some reason, but you know what I mean. Getting into the Zark package. So we play the Zark and the Arc Ray. The problem with Soul is, before this guy came out, this guy would get shuffled back in the end phase after the card's activated. But this guy solves it, because you just tribute over him, summon this. You can also summon this guy off Soul itself, because in the regional, I opened 3 Souls, and I was literally just playing Zark Turbo pretty much. I had 2 of these guys on board at one point. It was just funny. And then finally, the Soul targets Starving Venom. He's just a beater. This is a spell negate, spell trap, activation negate. And this is just like a blanket effect, so it's another way to stop hand traps pretty much. Blanket negate for monsters with 0 attack. And yeah, that's the extra. Those guys, when they hit the board, like, my opponent's struggling.
Yeah, these are true facts.
Yes. Side deck, Shifter. It does hurt my deck a lot, but if I'm going second, I'm setting 5 and passing. So if you're going first, I'm going to Shifter you, and then on my turn, I'm going to set 5 and pass, and then Shifter's dead, and I'm ahead of you pretty much at that point. You can't play Cosmic. I wish you could play Cosmic in this deck, but your life points are always so low. You can't pay the 1,000, so Storms will have to do, and Duster. I'm not too crazy about these cards, but it's like the only option. Evenly's cracked. People say it's not good. I disagree. This card's crazy. Skill Drain. Skill Drain is for like those weird matchups. I played it. It won me the game, the match against Pearly, because I saw it and I just flip it and they can't do anything. It's good against Yubel, because Yubel is like the kryptonite of this deck. Same with Makanko. I hope I never see him, but in case I do, I have the skill drains for him. And then Anti-Spell. Anti-Spell does anti-spell things. And that's it. That's the list I ran, and I think it was insane.
All right. Would you change anything about the list? Or?
No. I mean, people are trying like Debunk and stuff. People are trying like Gravediggers, Trap Hole. But I think Mind Drain does exactly what you need it to. This card is just, in the main, it's just insane. I always hope to see it. So yeah. Shout outs?
Yeah.
I want to shout out everyone on Team Interstellar. This format was weird for me, and with all the fire format, like I wasn't comfortable playing that deck, and like I normally play Vanadium, and that deck wasn't cutting it in formats like 15 hand traps. So everyone just like gave me the freedom to play what I wanted. So I chose this, and it worked. This is my first invite, and I got second. Yeah, thank you. I got second place, which is pretty cool, and I'm excited for Nats. But yeah, shout out to Pat, Jake, all the guys up top, Max, Sam. Shout out you, Steven. Shout out Johnson. Everyone playing testing with me. Shout out Nana, especially because him with that Snake Eye deck, he's gotten really good with it. So playing him really helped me improve. I'm missing a lot of people, but you know I don't want to ramble forever. But yeah, the first invite, I'm so happy about it, and yeah.
All right, well, we will all see you at Nats.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
We'll have a good old time.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Steven with Team Maricela signing out.
Peace.